everybody, Miss K here with week 4 of art projects. Today we're working on Zentangle landscapes. So let's get started. What you'll need is a piece of paper, a pencil, and a couple markers. I like black markers for this project, but you can use colors if you choose. Step 1 of our project today is to draw a landscape or an outdoor scene. You can do a seascape, a cityscape, a park. You could do a snowy day, a forest, a mountain scene. It's up to you. You can use a pencil or a marker. You might want to use a pencil just in case you want to change anything. In the spirit of Zentangles, I'm going to go ahead and just commit to whatever happens here. I'm going to do a little bit of a mountainscape. You do need to divide your paper into at least 15 different shapes. So each of these mountains could count as one shape if I close off the shape. Step 2 is going to be to create strings or lines, in other words, to divide up my shapes further into smaller shapes. Now if you have a lot of shapes already, you probably don't need this step, but in my case, I'm going to take my mountains and go ahead and divide them up a few more times. You can use any kind of line, wavy, straight, curly, zigzag. This is going to create more sections to create a pattern in. Step 3 is to create my Zentangle patterns. There's a lot of awesome patterns on the link in the project instructions. You can check out some of the official Zentangle patterns, but you can also feel free to make up your own patterns. Simple pattern I could create is polka dot pattern. I like to work with light and dark in my pattern. So I'm going to do dark dots on a light background. You can get a lot more intricate and interesting with your patterns than polka dots, but this is just one example. And each time I move to a new section, I'm going to change the pattern that I do, so every section will have a different pattern. So I'm going to keep working on this pattern, then I'll move to the next section and start a new tangle or pattern. Tangle is another word for pattern in a Zentangle project. After my entire paper is filled up with different tangles or patterns in each section, then I'm finished. And that concludes our Zentangle landscape project. If you'd like to add color to your Zentangle landscape, go for it. I find that watercolors over the top of the patterns look really cool. However, you can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, or you can just leave it black and white. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time.